Welcome to ISOQ for You with me, Martin Goffin, Pitmaster Red Gun Barbecue. Today I want to show you how to cook a chicken. So chicken's one of these things which are, it might be looked down upon a little bit. I actually really love chicken. Chicken's amazing. It's one of these things I cook when I want to have some smoked meat real fast. Because it doesn't take a million years like all your other cuts, like your briskets and your beef ribs and your pork shoulders and all those things. So chicken is a wonderful thing to start out with. Cook it really quickly, have it ready for the family, lickety split, no drama. So what I just wanted to show you first is how to break down a whole bird. So when you go to the shops, you often buy, your chicken in pieces. It's really easy to break down a bird. Keep the frame for stock. We get the whole birds in at the restaurant. We usually get size 15s in, which are 1.5 kilo birds. But I'm going to quickly show you how to break it down. So what I'm going to do to begin with, get myself a boning knife. You got a question?
I do. How many could you expect to feed with a 1.5 kilo bird?
Well, my family eats 1.5 kilo bird in the sitting, and we've got a family of 4. So, but at the restaurant we actually break this sometimes down in 8ths. So, you might get a drummer, you might get a thigh, you might get half a chicken breast instead of a full breast, because you often eat in barbecue as a kind of a shared experience, and you just don't want to smash a whole chicken breast because you'll be full. So generally, you probably feed a bunch of people, to be honest with you. It just depends how hungry you are. What up to next? So this is my chicken. What you first do, I've got myself a boning knife. I'm going to just run my knife through, I don't know, call it the armpit, just to release the drummer and the thigh away from the breast, and then I literally just put a bit of weight on it, and the joint popped out. Then I get my knife, run it through that joint, and then you got a thigh and a drummer, a leg, chicken Maryland, whatever you want to call it. I don't care, call it what you like. And then the same again, boop, through there, and then I just pop. You can see where it pops. Run your knife through. Nothing harder than that. Then if you want to take it one step further, right? So you got this, you can just get your knife, find the joint, and then do it further. So now you've got a thigh and a leg. Very good. Next, this is the next bit I've got. So I've got, essentially, you'd call this a crown, I suppose, if you're talking about turkey, but anyway, it's a chicken. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put my knife, big knife through, and then it just release the bottom spiny bit from the breast, and I'm just going to crack, and then that removes the spine. So we make stock with this up at the restaurant. So we roast it off with some other bits and bobs, and then we make stock. So now you've got the crown with the bottom of the rib cage on. I literally just go through the rib cage to release it. Same on the other side. Next side's always a bit trickier because it's come away from the frame. Anyway, that's come off. Stock. Now you have your crown without your spine or your rib cage. Now I'm just going to split that down the middle, straight through the cartilage. There you go. Really, really simple. Breast, thigh, leg. You can bust out. If you want to do wings, you could do wings. Just find the joint. Run your knife through it. Got a wing. Anyway, breast, wing, thigh, drummer, Maryland, breast with a wing. Anyway, that's how you do it. Easy as that. So, gonna pop those away. All I do now, like at a restaurant, like we've got a bit of a rub, and I bought a rub home. Let me just take my gloves off because I'm using a rub. The rub is literally just there's no sugar in my rub for my chickens. I just found it was a bit too much. So it's just spices.
Can I see it?
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
That's it.
Tilt it down a bit.
Paprika,
there we go, yeah.
Pepper, cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, that sort of gear. And all I do is that I get my chicken, and I don't want to put a lot in it. I don't want to cover it and cake it on. I just give it a little sprinkle. Always remember, give it a sprinkle from a height. Get a bit more of an even coating. There you go. Pop these on. So I'm popping them on. Chicken breasts, right? Chicken breasts. Fatty bit, big bit, towards the heat. So my firebox is this end. The big bit of my chicken's that end. That's where I'm putting it because it's going to get a blast from that heat. So I kind of want it the biggest bit, the bit that'll take the longest towards the fire. So that's why we're doing that. Next one's chicken's in there. Shut it down. Chicken's awesome, right? Chicken's awesome because it's fast. And in the realm of barbecue, fast is good because everything else takes a million years. So these chickens I cook everything between 225 Fahrenheit and 275 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm taking these chicken to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. That's when it's cooked. I apologise if I'm using Fahrenheit. I know I'm in Australia, but whatever. It's what I learned. Chicken internal temperature 165 degrees Fahrenheit. That's when it's done. And we'll know it's done is when we probe it, and it probes and it reads 165. So it's important.
Why?
Because otherwise it's not cooked.
Oh, okay.
And you'll end up having the squits.
Can it go over?
Yeah, go over, it'll just be a bit drier.
Okay.
But we brined it, so you can probably give it a bit of an iron, and it won't matter too much. But 165 is like the magic number, not 3, 165. Anyway. Right, welcome back. So the chicken is cooked now. It read in 165 internal temperature, which basically means it's cooked. You can see how beautiful and golden the outside skin's got. Basically, what's happened there is that sugar in the brine just sits at the surface levels. Heat and time essentially turns the outside golden. So that's what that's all about. Obviously, a bit of smoke as well will turn it a bit darker, but essentially that's it. With the restaurant, all we do is chop it in half and serve it like that on a plate. You can see how incredibly juicy the chicken is. That's partly because we just barely cooked. So it's 165, it's cooked, but it's not over. And also that brine content in there has got all that extra moisture into those cells. So this chicken is now extremely moist and delicious. So